Namaste friends, welcome to RH Chemistry. In today's COMEDKey 2020 previous year questions series, S block and D and F block elements I am going to discuss. So if you have visited to my channel for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, then go through the videos what I have uploaded in case of the CET also, NEET also, JEE also. Definitely it will help you. You can take the use of that. Only chemistry in my channel. Yes. Now, first you can take the screenshot of this if you want. See, this is first question, third question and fourth question is here. Fourth question, and this is the second question I have written here. Second question, you can take the screenshot so that it will help you in this particular case. I can keep it like this also. You can get all the three questions. Fine. Next you can see fifth question, sixth question and seventh question. So first you can take like this. You can cover maximum. See, fifth one, sixth one, eighth one, ninth one and 10th one, and seventh one is here. You can take the screenshot now. So I hope you have taken. Fine. Now, so these are the 10 questions I am going to discuss. Fine. Now, in this case, first question, more number of oxidation state. So more number of oxidation states are exhibited by actinides than by lanthanides. Which means if you compare actinides and lanthanides, actinides are showing maximum oxidation state. Give reason. See, always remember in such question they can ask in lanthanides also and D block elements also. Main reason for that is whatever the valence shell orbitals will be there, that valence shell orbitals will have very less energy difference. Remember, less energy difference is the answer for this. You search for that word, that should be the answer. See, out of these, lesser energy is there here, difference between 5f 6d orbitals than that of 4f and 5d orbital. Then definitely answer for this question should be D. Lesser energy difference is the main important reason for D and F block elements, the variable oxidation state property. Then transition element exhibit atomic number 24 will have its magnetic moment. See, atomic number 24 means, remember, this should be chromium. Write the configuration. So 4s1 3d5. So argon I have not written. 4s1 3d5. So number of unpaired electron is how much? Total 6. So some of you are already thinking that only d5 5. But remember, number of unpaired electron in this formula, mu is equal to root of n into n plus 2 Bohr magneton. Total number of unpaired electron you have to consider. Because nowhere they have told only take from d5, d orbital. No, it is total number. So 6 is the answer. Hence remember root of 6 into 6 plus 2 if I make. So almost you will get 6 plus 2, 8, 6 ja. So 48, root 48. Root 49 is 7, right? So root 48 is nothing but 6.93 is the answer. So answer for this question is B. In tetrahedral permanganate ion, pi bonding type between metal and oxygen is. Permanganate ion structure I will write. Permanganate ion, remember, Mn double bond O, double bond O, double bond O, single bond O minus. Tetrahedral structure, right? So here you can see there is a pi bond between Mn and oxygen. Correct? So Mn is having d orbital and oxygen cannot having d orbital, so it should use its p orbital for bonding. So that it is a type of, remember, so d pi p pi type. D pi p pi, which means pi bond formed by lateral overlapping of the d orbital and the p orbital is called as d pi p pi. Hence the answer for this question is B. Then magnesium is an important component present in. Very simple question on the S block elements it was asked, remember, in 2015 question it is. Magnesium is an important component. We know that hemoglobin is iron, chlorophyll is the answer, magnesium. ATP is phosphorus, florigen. It is an this hormone of the flowering hormone. It is generally calcium is present in this. So chlorophyll, where magnesium is present, answer for this question is chlorophyll. Then, in acidic medium, potassium permanganate oxidizes oxalic acid too. In acidic medium, potassium permanganate oxidizes oxalic acid too. So remember in this particular case, oxalic acid oxidizes to carbon dioxide. So here like this, H2CO4 oxalic acid reacts with KMnO4 in presence of sulfuric acid, you are going to get carbon dioxide from this plus water plus K2SO4 plus MnSO4 is the product. So always remember, oxalic acid forming carbon dioxide is the answer. Which of the following shows highest magnetic moment? See, highest magnetic moment by using this formula when I calculate, N value should be maximum. N value is maximum in which case? We will see that. See, in this particular case, Fe2 plus is there, correct? See, Fe2 plus configuration is, remember, 3D6. Because iron is 3D6, 4S2. S2 is removed, 2 plus 2 make it. So D6 is the configuration. D6 means, remember, D. So 5 orbital like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 is paired. So 4 unpaired, N is equal to 4. Like that, CO2 plus 3D7, 4S2. So 3D7 configuration, N is equal to 3. Ni2 plus, remember, 3D8 configuration, N is equal to 2. Cr3 plus is 3D3 configuration, N is equal to 3. So hence remember, N is equal to 4 is the answer. Fe2 plus is the correct option in this case. Yes. Potassium chromate is converted into potassium dichromate by adding. So remember, in this particular case, so potassium chromate, I will write it here. Potassium chromate, CrO4 2 minus converted into Cr2O7 2 minus. It was asked once potassium dichromate to chromate also, remember that. So this is reversible reaction. From here to here, what you have to add? H plus acid. From here to here, what you have to add? OH minus base. So remember that. So acid should be added. Both H2SO4 and acetic acid, both are acid, then which one is the answer? Remember, generally acid should be stronger acid so that this conversion take place very easily. So answer for this question is B. See, if H2SO4 is not given, then acetic acid also maybe the possibility is there, concentration if it is more. But remember, when the answer is given like this, option is given like this, then more exact nearest answer is H2SO4. So answer for this question is B. So H2SO4 is the answer. Which of the following is not a ferromagnetic? Remember, ferro is nothing but strongly attracted by the magnetic field. Strongly attracted by the magnetic field. So this can be determined only with the help of experimental observation. This is only by experimental observation. By seeing the element we cannot say. For that reason, generally we will tell that 3 elements you remember in D block, that is iron, cobalt, nickel. These 3 are ferromagnetic substances and manganese is not the answer. So answer andre manganese is not the ferromagnetic. So the answer for that question, not a paramagnetic, is ferromagnetic is Mn. Then if the magnetic moment is 2.84, the number of unpaired electron is, see, 2.84, very important, very simple. By using this formula when I calculate, by using this formula. Remember, if n is equal to 1, you will get the answer 1.73. Calculate 2 plus 1. So, root 3 you will get the answer 1.73. If n is equal to 2, you will get 2.84. N is equal to 3, you will get 3.87. If n is equal to 4, you will get 4.90. 5.91, 6 you can see 6.93. So which means whatever the first digit you are seeing, that is number of unpaired electron. That is the hint here. Remember, the 2.84 is given, 2 is the answer here. So 2 unpaired electrons are present. In the last question, which of the following is having bigger radius? We know that as we down the group, so size increases. So lithium, sodium, potassium, this cesium, magnesium is there. Cesium comes below. Hence definitely answer for this is bigger radius it is. Answer for this question should be A. Answer for this question should be cesium plus. So these are the 10 questions I have taken within my short time, remember. So I have taken this. Definitely I hope that you will like this. So like the video, share the video. If you have any doubts, you can comment me in the comment box. I will try to answer those questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.